Hello and welcome to another Miss Alley Cat DIY video. Today I have Mother's Day ideas to show you all. I have this adorable gift basket that I put together for my mom and a little gift that I'm going to put in it for her. So without any further ado, let's get started. So let's go ahead and start with the DIY. I have an assortment of flowers. These ones are from Michael's. I had a 60% off coupon a little while back. And then I have these three bunches of cherry blossoms in an off-white, a dark pink, and a light pink. You of course can use whatever flowers you want. I just think the smaller the better for this kind of a project. And then I'm going to be using this little frame. It is from Dollar Tree and it's kind of a little mini shadow box. And what I'm doing right now on the screen is I'm just going around it. I want to take the box part out of it, and to do that you just kind of have to go around and start pulling it apart gently. Don't do it too quickly because you don't want it to rip, but if you do this slowly and just kind of continuously try and pull it apart, that works pretty well. There was one spot on my frame though that didn't want to come off. The box didn't want to come out, so I took my heat gun. And you do want to be careful with this, obviously, because it's going to make it hot. But all I'm doing is I'm trying to melt the glue, essentially, that's inside of the frame. That's making it stick together. And, of course, like I said, be careful because it might be kind of hot. And now I'm just pulling it apart. And it did rip on the outside a little bit, but you will not see that where I ripped it. So I just took that box and set it aside. So now it's time to take that image off of the glass, and to do that I did this two different ways. The first being I used like a sharp object, or like in the video right now I'm using a coin just to scratch it off, and that works pretty well. But then I discovered that you can use fingernail polish remover to remove the image, and this is the stuff that I used. This worked so much better. It literally just wiped right off. I wish I had done that for the whole entire thing. Most of it I just scratched off, which does work like I said, but fingernail polish was so much easier. And keep in mind, whichever method you use, you want to make sure that you are scratching or wiping off on the inside of the glass, because that's where the image is. And right now all I'm doing is I'm cleaning my glass so that when I put it back into my frame, it's all nice and clean. Next up, I'm using these poster stickers to spell out the word mom, and I'm just going to be sticking them on to this little box that's inside of our shadow box, and I'm placing them down slightly so that if I need to move them I can. That worked pretty well, and then when I was happy with the placement I just smoothed out the stickers. To make it easy on myself, I already took off a bunch of those flowers and put them in a little container. So the next thing I did was I took the flower buds and I snipped off the bud as close to the flower as I could. And all I'm doing here is I'm just kind of messing around with where I want my flowers to be placed. Once I figured out where I wanted all my flowers, I did take a picture of where I had them with my phone, and then I took all those flowers and I took them off, set them aside. I thought that I would look off that picture and then I'd know where to glue them. You totally can do that, but I ended up just gluing them randomly, and I kind of made a whole different design, which I really like. So that's all I'm doing here is I'm hot gluing the flowers all over the little shadow box area. I did add these flowers, these baby's breath flowers from the Dollar Tree, just to give it some filler with little tiny white flowers, and this is the design that I ended up with. Now it's time to put our frame back on top of this little box, and to do this you just have to basically push the box back into the frame. I did this slowly and I just tried to do it so I didn't wreck anything. It was pretty easy to do, but that's all it is you're just kind of pushing the box back into the frame. I am so thrilled with how this turned out. I think my mom is going to love it. I love the flowers, I love the gold frame, and it was super inexpensive to make. You can use whatever flowers you want, and I think it's super customizable. Alright, so the next thing I want to show you is this gift basket that I made for my mom. It is very customized and geared towards her, but you can of course buy whatever you think your mom would like and fill it with all kinds of those goodies, but I hope that this gives you some inspiration. So everything, including the basket, is from Dollar Tree. I'm just filling it with some tissue paper, some pink tissue paper, and then I got these headphones. I've never tried these particular ones, but I thought they looked cool, and I just put some kind of see-through sparkly ribbon around it, and this Stylus Pen. And then I got a couple wax melts because my mom has tried them before and she really liked them. So I got this soft lilac and this coral honeysuckle. And now I'm just going to go ahead and put that little shadow box that we just created right in the box because I think it's super, super cute. And I also got one of those fluffy pins. I'm just sticking it in there. I did cut off the tag just because the tag that's on those fluffy pins is a little bit annoying. So that way she doesn't even have to deal with it at all. And I found this little magnet that says, "You had me at meow." My mom and I both love cats, so I had to get that for her, and I just stuck that in the basket as well. So here is everything that I put in my basket, and now I'm just going to take some ribbon from the Dollar Tree, and I thought it looked really cute with the handle kind of up like that. So this ribbon I found at the Dollar Tree actually after Easter, but I just thought it was really cute and I thought it would be perfect for this basket. So all I'm doing is I cut enough to go around my basket and then I just kind of tied like a shoelace bow just in the front for some added cuteness. So this is the finished gift basket. I hope this gives you some inspiration for what you can do for your mom. Have a wonderfully perfect day. Thank you so much for watching. It really truly does mean so much. If you enjoyed this video, please feel free to pounce on that like button and hit subscribe. And if you want to see more like this from me and DIYs and all kinds of things, go ahead and click on that notification bell so that you can be notified every single time I upload a new video. With that being said, this is Miss Alley Cat DIY signing off. Have a perfect day, and until next time, bye-bye.